To establish the details of a hallmark, it is necessary to use a reference book which contains the relevant tables of hallmarking cycles and makers' marks for all the hallmarking towns. The classic reference book for researching British antique silver hallmarks is Jackson's, or to use its full title, Jackson's Silver and Gold Marks of England, Scotland and Ireland. Originally written by Sir Charles Jackson in 1905, it has been extensively updated and corrected. Edited by Ian Pickford, it is published by the Antique Collectors Club. To put what we have learnt into practice, we will now look in detail at the hallmark on the underside of this Georgian chamber stick. We can decode the information contained within it by using what we have covered so far in the tape and by accessing the information contained within Jackson's. When we look closely at the hallmark, we can establish key facts about the chamber stick before having to refer to Jackson's. Firstly, we can see the lion passant, or sterling mark. This tells us that the item is made of sterling silver and not Britannia. Next, we look for the tan mark. In this case, it is a leopard's head, which establishes the item as having been hallmarked in London. The leopard in the tan mark is also crowned, so this tells us that the item was hallmarked before 1821. The next part of the mark we will look at is the date letter. The letter N, when found in the right table, will tell us the year in which the hallmark was struck. To do this, we need to look in Jackson's in the section on London cycles of hallmarks, and to check we are looking in the sterling silver tables. We then search through the letters until we find the one that matches our mark. Reading across, we see that the year was 1808 to 1809. The first mark in the hallmark contains two initials. From this we can recognise it as the maker's mark. By tracing the mark, we can hopefully find out the name of the maker or the sponsor of the piece. This time we need to look in the section on London makers' marks. As the piece was assayed in 1808, we need to look for a maker's mark which was registered at around that time. And we find that a Thomas James was using a mark with the initials TJ within a rectangle in 1809. So we can be fairly confident that he made this piece. Finally, we look at the duty mark, and we can see it is the profile of George III. This corresponds with the date of 1808-1809, which we discovered with the date letter.